Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, we're going to be talking about a young man that was severely beaten and got his leg broken by a deranged monster, animalistic humans, if you even want to call them humans, because that's just the right thing to do in LA, because obviously what you do when you get people angry or whatever is that you beat them to near death. You break their legs because the guy was just parking or whatever and he was beaten, and that just part of the course with these people. So without further ado, here's the clip of the extent of this man's injuries, and it gets significantly worse as the video goes on.
Scenes in downtown LA caught on video after a man claims he was ripped out of his car by a mob.
Now, the victim says he was beaten and robbed right in broad daylight. Take a look. The attack left the victim with a broken leg, his car vandalized.
KTLA's Carlos Acedo joins us in studio now with details on the brutal attack and also reaction from the victim. Carlos.
Yeah, so the attack goes on, and as you can see here, he broke his leg. In the sense of the victim did not break his leg, the people that were attacking him broke his leg. Let's make that painfully clear. The mob, the animals, these evil people that are the ones that broke his leg. They ripped him out of his car, and they proceeded to stomp him onto the ground and, continuously beat him. Because, that's what people in LA do. When you don't have accountability and you just let crime go free, this is the reality of it. This is what the darkness brings onto you. It's really quite insane, honestly. And then what's worst here is that we have these guys where they're filming it. They're filming the mayhem. The guy comes limping to them asking for, call police, ask for help, and the guy's not even trying to help him. He would rather film the incident than actually help the guy that is literally limping with his leg broken, trying to ask for help. This is where our society comes to, right? Where we rather film things, we rather go and, film what's going on than actually help the victim that has just been assaulted and limping to you asking for help. It is insane.
Rick Kareem, good evening. A mob attack on the streets of LA. Part of the brutal beatdown caught on camera. The victim on the receiving end could be heard asking for help. The person recording in disbelief about what he was witnessing.
This is what LA has come to, dog. I'm not even playing, dog. I literally just parked, bro, right over there. Man, these kids are wildin', bro. They're not even older than 20, dog.
Complete mayhem on a downtown LA street as a group of teens target this vehicle and the driver.
Come on, man. Yo, man, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know these people. I just parked right there, bro.
Now, as you can see, the guy here, this young man that's saying, call the police, limping, is asking for help. He says, oh, I don't know these people. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, you may know what's going on, but that guy is saying, call the police. Obviously, he's limping. He got assaulted here. He needs help. And, let's just say he's not getting it, because the people in LA are obviously selfish. They don't really care about others, as shown here, because, these are just, garbage humans at this point.
Are you okay, sir?
The driver, Shiloh Beck Bazarbai Ulu, can be heard telling the man recording to call police. He was left limping after being brutally attacked. His car ransacked and left badly damaged.
They were destroying my car, and oh my God, it was like a nightmare.
Shiloh Beck says he feared for his life, confused about what was unfolding. The attack happened the evening of August 2nd as he was stopped at a red light on Olympic and Hope. A group of teens on bicycles pulled up in front of his vehicle, and when the light turned green, he says he attempted to pass them up.
Now, see, here's the thing here that was happened, is that these guys decided to, attack him mercilessly, throw a water bottle in it, and I think that this is one thing that we may have to be a little bit clear on one criticism. Not saying I hate the guy or making him blaming the victim, but again, he stopped. And I'm going to say to everybody else who was watching this video right now, do not stop for these animals. Do not stop. Do not pass go. Just run. Just run. Just go. If you have to run over them, run over them. Because this is the result if you stop with these monsters, this mob. These are the people that don't deserve to be out on the street. In fact, they deserve to be they deserve to be behind a jail cell, meeting the the booty warrior, showing them some great service. That's what they deserve. So maybe if Gascon was a good person, maybe if he was a good guy, he might actually be doing it. But no, Gascon is not the type of person that does this. He is the man that will absolutely do the opposite of this, right? You know, like for example, like LA family was outraged as Gascon's office may drop most severe charge in assault on woman now brain dead. 50-year-old woman Maria Guadalupe Vargas Luna has 2 life-threatening heart attacks after the incident because, you know, obviously that's what you should do when you're getting almost murdered. But, of course, Gascon drops the case. May drop the case because, you know, that's just the right thing to do when you're getting almost beaten and killed. But that's great, right? And then, of course, we have another one here. That's Gascon drops charges against protester accused of train wrecking attempt. Oh, so that's another thing that, you know, that's going on here. This is not a safe place to be. This is not a safe place where you want to be living at. And to add insult to injury as well. To add insult to injury, this guy was also planning to leave the actual place. He was planning to leave the crap hole that is LA. And of course, he gets beaten near to death over it. Because, you know, obviously, they wanted to leave the hellscape that is that place. Along with all of his valuables and other things stolen from him. Because, you know, that's just great.
And I was passing, so one of them threw out a bottle of water, like, into my car.
As he pulled over and got out of his car, he says a group of roughly 30 teenagers surrounded him, and things turned physical. He sustained a broken leg and deep cuts and bruises throughout his body after being punched and kicked while on the ground.
And suddenly, someone, like, pulled me out. And she just literally, like, saved my life. And it was like a young lady, and she just took me aside, she just hugged me.
So here's what we have here, the complete dystopian of the matter, right? This is all dystopian level stuff. This happens in third world countries. This is not something that should be tolerated or dealt with at all. Of course, they pulled this guy out, around 30 of these monsters, and they just decided to beat him to death, or close to it. And the only way this guy was able to survive, was able to get out of this horrible situation, was this brave lady here, this brave young lady, that decided to risk, obviously, her own life, to go and save this man. And, of course, the whole bunch of other men, the guy that was recording, yes, this buffoon here, this ignorant idiot, he was the one that decided to not care for the other man's life and not try to save him, but then took a woman to do it. You, sir, right here, are a pathetic simp. You are terrible, you are a garbage person, and you should probably be held accountable for, you know, maybe doing it too, considering the fact that you didn't help. Kudos to the lady that actually went out and tried to save this man from, you know, being half beaten to death, because, you know, obviously, this is what it does, of course, right? And, again, they stole his stuff, they ransacked his car, and it's just terrible.
Shiloh Beck says the teens made off with personal belongings he had in his car as he was planning on moving. They took backpacks and his wallet, including credit cards and cash.
It's been a week and no one has been arrested.
Now, Shiloh Beck started a GoFundMe page as he recovers from his injuries. The victim says he did nothing to provoke the attack, but in the video we hear the teens claim he cut them off, almost hitting them. The LAPD is investigating but have not made any arrests.
So you heard that correct. There's been about a full week, and there has been no arrest whatsoever with these individuals. Hello? There is video footage, clear video footage, not even those CCTV cameras where there's, you know, it's kind of blurry or shapy, or it's not actually, you know, there is black and white, but actual clear footage of these people doing this, and you're all like, nah, we're not gonna arrest them. This is what Gascon does, right? This is, again, we go here. Again, Gascon finds it tough to prosecute police for fatal shootings despite changes in state law. So, I don't know what's going on there. There's a lot more nuances there. And then it says, actor who says he was falsely accused by LA County DA files lawsuit after charges dismissed. So I don't know what's going on with the DA here, but obviously he doesn't seem to be very pro wanting to arrest people or lay down charges for crimes for this matter. So there's that. And I have a huge issue with this, right? I have a huge problem with the DA in LA. And again, what I want to highlight here, probably the biggest point here, is this guy here.
The victim says he did nothing to provoke the attack, but in the video we hear the teens claim he cut them off, almost hitting them.
Cut these people off? So that's the reason why they attacked him. Sir, please go into the jail, please. Just go to jail. Because I don't see how it's even remotely reasonable for when you accidentally or if you purposely cut somebody off, that this means that you are now allowed to take a bunch of people, rip them out of their car, stomp them onto the ground, break their leg, ransack their car, destroy their car, and steal things out of their car so that way they can be able to, so for justice of doing it. That is completely asinine. That is complete ludicrousy, and I don't even know why you would even say that to begin with. Oh, this person cut me off. I guess that gives me justified reason to kill them. That makes no sense. Why would you even allow this? And of course, the police are still not found this guy. This guy has not received justice. Sir, I would highly recommend that you get the hell out of LA before you, before you die. I know your car's messed up. I know your car's probably been almost practically destroyed, but you need to get out of there. You need to get out of there, find a new life, get out of California, and just go and live, because obviously it's not safe here. LA is dystopian, and I don't understand why we're even here. Alright guys, like, subscribe, share, and as always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, 'cause it's algorithmic disease, the social media.